So we hit the record button. All right, so welcome to the Decrypting Crypto free class. My name is Michael. And yeah, this class is basically to give people insights into what really crypto is and a few things, how to buy, how to sell, and then also intro to airdrops. So the first part of the 30 minutes, we will be in the class, I record, and then after we all log out because I'm using the free Zoom package, and we log back in and we will have the airdrops session as well. Thank you, Fauzi, for the feedback. Yeah, so let's dive in. So what exactly is cryptocurrency? All right, cryptocurrency is basically a means of transacting digitally between two parties without the need for a middle person, or let me put it this way, without the need for a central entity. So we all aware that we do transactions with our banks, and our banks act as the central entity that is between two parties that want to move funds from one part of the world or one part of a geographical location to another. And that is what we are all familiar with. Well, no matter what country you're from, Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, you use what we call the fiat currency, which involves you transferring funds. I know Nigerians do a lot of bank transfers and all that kind of stuff. So what crypto really is it allows for transactions to happen between two parties without necessarily needing a middle person. So which means that we control our money, we send funds from one part of the world to another, and we don't need a middle party involved, all right? So crypto is basically a digital form of money, very, very simply, a digital form of money. Now, how is this essential? Well, there are a number of reasons why this technology is essential. Now, one of the first and most popular cryptocurrencies that was brought into existence is, as we're all aware, Bitcoin. Bitcoin was came about through a man called Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, Satoshi Nakamoto is an anonymous figure, probably an academician, who wrote a white paper on the essence of a digital form of transacting money. And because of this, we have what we call Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is not controlled by any government. And one of the unique things about crypto is that you have the opportunity to reduce something like the fees, right? For example, if you're transferring, let's say, $100,000 through the Swift banking system, you're going to be spending a lot of fees just to move that money, first of all. Secondly, it's going to take about minimum of 3 business days for you to move that fund to the bank. Thirdly, is business day. So which means that if it's a weekend, let's say it's Friday, and you want to urgently move funds from one part of the world to another, you have to wait Saturday, Sunday for it to pass before Monday comes, one second day passes, Tuesday comes, third day passes, and if you are blessed or privileged that the bank is fast enough, the funds will arrive at wherever it's supposed to arrive. Whereas if you were dealing with Bitcoin, you can move Bitcoin within 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, no matter the amount, $1 million, $100 million, 100,000, $10, $100, no matter the amount, you're going to be moving that amount of money from one part of the world to another with very little fees, and also very, very fast. Okay. So here, these are some of the advantage of crypto. And also, you'll be moving these funds anonymously. So which means that you don't have to reveal your identity in some cases. So these are some of the benefits of cryptocurrency. So fees, speed, and then also you not needing a central entity. So that means that if There is no employee in the bank, or there's no middle person. We can still move funds from one part of the world to another. Now, yeah, so we've gone past that, and drop me a 1 in the chat if that is clear enough for you. If you got that concept, I'm sure most of you here have a little understanding of what crypto really is, but we're just going over that. Yeah, so that is basically the idea behind cryptocurrency. These are assets that are digital and they represent a form of money. Now, beyond that, this is what we call the Web3 world. So when we deal with the Web3, we're dealing with there are various versions of the internet, okay? There are various versions of the internet. I used to have some slides, but I don't want to do the slides today. I just want to talk. So there are various versions of the internet. We've got the Web2 internet, right? Which is what we are doing right now. Engaging on Zoom call, Facebook, WhatsApp, these are all Web2. Now, what characterizes Web2 is that they're run by central entities, right? Centralized entities, businesses, okay? Businesses that actually are running, like Facebook and all of that is run by a business. So without this business, without employees and all of that, you cannot actually utilize Web2. And also, you don't own Facebook, right? Your Facebook profile is not owned by you. Now, you might think you own your profile till one day Mark Zuckerberg comes and tells you that your profile has been blocked because of maybe perceived malicious behavior or something like that, or they detected something and they blocked your profile. They can block your profile any day, anytime, right? So these are things that have to do with Web2. So you don't own your YouTube channel, even though you have your YouTube channel, you don't really own it, right? Because at any day, YouTube can say that you have violated our terms and conditions, and therefore your channel is blocked. But when we come to Web3, we are dealing with ownership, okay? Web3 deals with ownership. So now you are owning your content. You are owning your profiles. You are owning your assets, right? Now the bank can no more control. The bank can come and say, hey, we are freezing your account. We are freezing your account. You can no more deposit money or withdraw money in this account at any point in time. But when we deal with Web3, you own your money. We have Web3 social media. We have almost everything that you can find in Web2, which is what we call the Facebooks, the Google, all those are Web2. They are run by central businesses which have the power, right? And also, another thing about Web2 internet is that they make most of the money. These central companies, the Facebooks, the YouTubes, they are making majority of the money, and they just share a little bit here and there, maybe from content creators and stuff like that. When you move over to Web3, there's a lot of ownership, right? People have that. There's a more money-making opportunities within Web3 than in Web2. So I hope that is a bit clear. I do have some slides. I just don't want to go through the slides today, but we'll go through. So yeah, so these are ways of actually making. Now the world is moving towards Web3. So we're going to see companies more and more are going to be transacting business with crypto, right? Now let me give you a clear example. When you head over to Tesla's website, Tesla. Let me see, can my screen be, yeah, okay, my screen is showing. So we head over to Tesla. And you can see over here, Tesla has integrated Dogecoin. So Dogecoin is actually a coin that was created for fun. And you can actually buy a Tesla car with Dogecoin. And I believe it used to be Bitcoin as well, but I don't know if they've gone back there. And also we look at very familiar companies that we know, Visa and MasterCard. This Visa and MasterCard are also evolving, right? So we're all used to paying with our cards, our bank cards. Now, these entities know the potential, they know what is coming, and they're actually building projects in the crypto industry. So you head over to the US Visa page, and you can see right here, unlocking crypto opportunities. So basically, they are going to be enabling payments via cryptocurrency and also withdrawals via crypto already going on, right? Visa's vision for supporting digital currency, Visa on chain, and it's a whole lot. This is where the internet is moving towards. The payment systems and the fintech industry is moving towards Web3. So we can see because it's faster, it's cheaper, right? And it gives people the power, the sense of ownership, right? So we're talking about stable coin settlement. Now, let me show you another one, PayPal, right? PayPal is also enabling crypto purchases, and they actually have a stable coin, and we'll deal with what a stable coin is. So PayPal over here, we can see PayPal. You can actually some time ago, I really wanted to have a PayPal account because you couldn't actually do big business around the world without a PayPal account. But guess what? PayPal is realizing that they are becoming extinct, and they are now, evolving and taking advantage of the technology. You can see Bitcoin, Explore, crypto here. This is the PayPal site, right? And they actually have their own stable coin. So what is a stable coin? So we're going to go over quickly the various types of cryptocurrencies, okay? So there are a number of them. We've got stable coins. So stable coins, so generally crypto is volatile, okay? So for example, Bitcoin was $16,000 somewhere in February, January 2023. Currently, Bitcoin is somewhere over 60, let me check coin market cap, $68,000, 848, right? So if you actually put $1,000 into Bitcoin somewhere last year, 2023, February, thereabout, you would have been about you'd have been up to 5 times your money, right? So if you put $10,000, that would be $50,000 thereabout. Okay, so these are very volatile, right? However, we have what we call the bear market and the bull market. Okay, so in the bull season, in the bear season, this is where everything is down, prices are cheap, and it actually affects not just crypto, but the stock market and generally the economy of the world. So when we enter into the bullish market season, that is where the prices begin to rally. So those who take advantage of lower prices in the bear market actually make more money. Now, what I was trying to talk about was the different types of cryptos. So we have Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is like the granddaddy. Bitcoin is like the OG. Bitcoin is like the source of all sources. And Bitcoin is like the starting point. However, Bitcoin does not end crypto, right? So there are different other types of crypto, and we have what we call altcoins, so alternative coins, or what we call altcoins. So every other coin that is outside of Bitcoin is what we call an altcoin, A-L-T, an altcoin. Now, so Ethereum is one of these altcoins. Now, another type of crypto that we have is called stable coins. So we have USDT, and we have USDC, and we have other DAI and a few others. Now, these are matched to the dollar. So which means that they are approximately $1 and they don't really change much in price. As you can see, just a 0.1% change, 0.05%. So basically it's a dollar. USDC is the same, DAI is the same, and these don't change. So which means that basically you can actually store up maybe your local currency within this stable coins, and they're not going to change much. The only thing that's going to happen is that as your local currency, for example, the CD, the Naira, the Rand depreciates against the dollar, you will make some good money of that. Okay, just like saving in dollars in your bank. So basically, that is the stable coin aspect of it. So crypto is varied. These are the various aspects of various categories of coins. Of course, we have many other categories: meme coins, gaming, AI. These are so many categories because actually there are technologies, there are solutions that are being rolled out through the technology of cryptocurrency in the gaming world, in the AI world. to create a sense of ownership, right, for people to actually utilize this technology. So this is a fascinating world. And also, for example, if people bought Bitcoin somewhere like 14, about 14 years ago, that would have made them a whole lot of money because Bitcoin was really cheap then, right? And the beauty about cryptocurrency is that um, unlike other types of assets that are very, very expensive, you could actually get into crypto with very little money, as low as $10, $100, or $1,000. So this is meant to sort of bring in people who don't have much, and then give them the ability, give them that opportunity to actually make more money. However, the important thing that they need to know is to educate themselves. So education is really important. Just like every other industry, you need to get educated, and that is one of the goals of this free webinar. Okay, so now that we've delved into what crypto is and the advantages of it and some of the different types of cryptocurrencies, let's learn how to buy and sell. Okay, now the purpose of this class is not to take you through everything. I couldn't possibly do that. I'm just giving you sort of a crash course just to give you an overview of what this whole industry is. And then I'll show you other ways that you can take your time and get more information and and learn more, because this is a very big industry. So now that we understand what crypto is, the advantages of crypto, some few categories of crypto, let's learn how do we buy and sell. So there are various ways of buying and selling. Okay, so now there are two main ways to buy and sell crypto. Okay, first of all, because we are all transacting with fiat currency. When I talk of fiat currency, that means your local everyday currency that you use to buy food and buy goods and services in your country is called fiat currency or paper money, whatever you want to call it. Now, because we are all used to that, the first way of getting into crypto is, first of all, converting your fiat currency into digital currency or stable coin. So, for example, USDT. Okay, so we need to first of all convert the money that you have into USDT here, Tether, right? Or any other stable coin. So first of all, you're going to do that through a centralized exchange. So examples of centralized exchanges are Binance. So if drop me a one in the comments if you've ever heard of Binance. If you've ever heard of Binance, drop me a one in the comments. All right. Okay. Idrisu, you've heard of Binance. Great. So this is Binance. This is just one platform, and they are a central entity. And what they do is that they enable you to safely convert your fiat currency into crypto. Okay, so USDT. There are others as well. We have KuCoin, we have OKX, we have MEXC, we have we've got Bybit, right? We've got Bybit. So there are a number of them out there. Just that Binance is just by far the biggest and the most what do you call it, trusted, right? So these are all platforms that you can actually buy your crypto. So once you purchase your crypto, you now can trade that crypto in that's USDT, right? We talked about USDT, right? Tether. You can now trade that crypto for other more volatile assets like Bitcoin, like Solana, like Ethereum, like BNB, like all these XRP, Dogecoin, and all of these, of course. Now, if you're getting started in crypto, it is advisable that you start off, learn how to buy some Solana, right? Buy some BNB. You can do all of that on a central exchange like Binance. So you have to set up an account. It's very easy. You just need to make sure you have an ID. So you have an ID, passport, ECOWAS card, whatever ID that you use in your country will be relevant in you setting up an account. You have your email address and all of that. Once you're done, you'll be able to buy and sell easily on that platform. Okay. So once you buy the cryptocurrency, now you'll be able to trade with that USDT. So it's like you now selling dollars. So now you've converted your local currency to dollars, and now you can now sell that dollars because we all in crypto we work with the dollar, right? Our prices are relative to the US dollar. We don't necessarily, even though you can have prices relative to the rand, the CD, the naira. Generally, we work with the US dollar. Even those in the UK still work with the US dollar. So you can now transact from USDT to a more volatile asset. Why would you want to buy other assets up apart from USDT? Because if you want to make money, you obviously don't want a stable coin, right? You don't want something that is stable at the same price. You want something that is moving from price $1 to price $10. So if a token, if a digital asset moves from the price of $1 to $10, which means your money has 10x or has 10, you've made 10 times your initial capital. Okay. So one thing that you need to know is that research plays a very key role in what you have to buy. So these are the safest. These first 10 cryptos are some of the safest, right? For you to buy. If you buy Bitcoin, no matter what, you're not going to lose your money. The only thing is that um, depending on when you buy, it might dip or it might go up too, right? So what you want to be doing is that you buy when there is fear, you buy when there is when the price is cheap, and then you sell high. Okay. So right now, Bitcoin is 68,000. It's projected to hit about $100,000 dollars somewhere between the end of this year and next year. So if you buy Bitcoin right now, you're not going to make a lot of money, especially depending on how much money you have. The opportunities are in other cryptos that are cheaper and that have higher utility. Okay. Or that also have utility. So, but if you want to just get started, I advise, just get some BNB, get some, at most you can make about 40% to 100% profit on this. You can make about 3 times money on this. Solana, you're going to make some money and it will give you some training. But life-changing money goes beyond all of this. Okay. So now we talk about buying and selling on a centralized exchange. The other way you buy and sell is what we call on a decentralized exchange. Now, there are a number of decentralized exchanges. We have one called Radium.io, which is on the Solana blockchain. Now, I've not even touched on blockchains. I told you this class is a very limited class. I'm just giving you an overview because there's so much to say. And I actually have a course that you can take your time and go through so much. But we'll do our best. 5 minutes for the first session to be over. Then we'll delve into airdrops. That's where you guys can also take advantage and then get some money, get the experience of making money in crypto without investing anything. That's the beauty of airdrops. But this is one of the places where you buy and sell crypto. Okay, so now the first step I said was to get USDT. And then now the next step actually in buying and selling is not to come to a decentralized exchange, but it's to set up a wallet. Okay, so you need to set up a wallet because now, as I said earlier, crypto is you managing your own funds, you controlling your own funds, which means that you need to have a platform for you to do that, control your own funds. And that's what we call a wallet. So on the Solana blockchain, now what is a blockchain? A blockchain is basically a network, right? That upon which you transact cryptos, right? So there are different networks. There's a Bitcoin network, Ethereum network, and they all have their uniqueness, right? They all have their weaknesses and their strengths. Okay. So every single year, just like the internet, right? Just like social media, maybe Facebook will come out, then later Twitter comes out trying to improve upon what maybe Facebook has weaknesses of. There's just like that in the crypto world. So there are blockchains that aim to improve in terms of speed, in terms of the fees, transactions, in terms of security, So these blockchains are constantly being created and they are very huge projects. And some of the most successful are Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin. So Ethereum came after Bitcoin. So the the first blockchain network after Bitcoin was Ethereum. Okay, so then after Ethereum had certain challenges, and then like in terms of the fees were higher on Ethereum. So Solana and BNB all came about to solve those problems. Tron network and all of these. So these are all very essential and very useful in our transactions and in our daily operations in the crypto world. So one of these wallets is the Phantom wallet. You can actually get it on your Apple store or your Android, your Play Store. But the most famous wallet that I think which will better serve you, because this Phantom is limited to just Solana, is MetaMask.io. Okay, so if you're gonna set up a MetaMask, and when you set up a MetaMask, all you need to do is first install this app on your phone. Now you're going to see, let me just get to my course. I have a section in my course so in the next few minutes, we'll actually log out. So this is a decentralized exchange. And I wanted to show you about setting up a wallet, okay? We don't have much time. Okay, we have about 10 minutes. Yeah. All right. So, okay, where is this wallet? Wallet. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to find this. Yep. Give me a second. Okay. All right. I can't seem to find the exact model because yeah, so basically you come here, and when you install this, it's going to take you through a number of steps where you would have to enter you have to save what we call a seed phrase. So the seed phrase is like about 12 unique words which gives you access. It's a security access to that wallet. Only you should know that seed phrase, and that seed phrase should be stored in the safest possible place. You can write it on a piece of paper, store it somewhere very secret and very with a high security. I sometimes do it online, but with high security, but it's not really recommended. But you want to store it somewhere safe, right? Safe. And there are different types of wallets. So this is what we call a hot wallet. So a hot wallet is basically a wallet that you can have as a software on your phone as an application. But we have what we call a cold wallet, which is offline, so it's not connected online. And these are it's like a hard disk drive, like a power bank, or like what we call a device, right? A device that you can hold in your hand, and that is where you can actually transfer your Bitcoin there and have it physically, in your as part of your possessions, as part of your property. And that is actually the safest way of storing crypto, that is offline. And but the common way, the best way, so that you can trade, you can buy, you can sell easily, is for you to set up a MetaMask. So it's very easy to set up. I'm sure if you go, but of course the course is there as well if you need some guidance. But yeah, it's simple. You want to start from MetaMask, because MetaMask actually operates on several blockchains, a lot of blockchains. But of course, you could also create a Phantom wallet, and that would enable you to trade on the Solana blockchain. So within the next 5 minutes, we'll all log out and log back in within the next 5 minutes, and then we'll start on the airdrops section where you can actually make some money. And I'll tell you a few things over there. But let's wrap this up. So yeah, you need a wallet. And once you get a wallet, the next thing you need is a DEX, or what we call a decentralized exchange. On the Solana blockchain, this is Radium, right? This is where you are going to actually buy and sell crypto, right? So for example, what you're going to do is, once you buy, let's say Solana, I told you, first of all, you need to convert your local currency to a fiat currency, like your fiat currency or local currency to USDT or a stable coin, right? That's the first step, right? You do that on Binance, KuCoin, OKX, Bybit, any centralized exchange, you can do this. You just need to have your ID and register. Once you're done with that, you're going to now have to sell that USDT into what we call a native cryptocurrency. So every blockchain has a native cryptocurrency. On the Solana blockchain, the native cryptocurrency is Solana. On the Ethereum blockchain, the native cryptocurrency is ETH, right? On the Bitcoin network, the native cryptocurrency is BTC or Bitcoin. On the XRP network, Ripple network, the native cryptocurrency is XRP. So these are native crypto. But apart from these native cryptos, on these blockchains, there are actually other cryptocurrencies, which we call tokens. Okay. So the cryptos are the main coins of the blockchain, which is basically how we pay fees. So every time you trade on a particular blockchain network, you are going to be paying fees in Solana if you are trading on the Solana blockchain. So you pay fees. If you are trading on the Bitcoin blockchain, you pay fees in Bitcoin. Okay, guys, there's so much I have to share. I cannot share everything in this session because it's really a lot. And that's why I actually created a course, but I'm still going to finalize this. So basically, let's say we want to buy a Solana token. First of all, what do we need? We need to know the contract address. These things are programmed, just like people program an application, a web application. To set up a contract, to set up a token, you need to program a contract, a smart contract. And that means that you're going to code, the developer is going to code, and he's going to create this contract. And this contract has certain unique properties. It has a name, it has a total amount of tokens, it has sometimes a tax. So every time people buy and sell, there's a tax for some tokens. For SPL Solana tokens, there's a 0% tax. But for a certain type of token called token 2022, that has a tax on Solana. For Ethereum, there are taxes all the time. For BNB, there are taxes all the time. So as you trade, as people buy and sell, their taxes also give the developing team some income because they also, spend time to create these contracts. Okay. Now, not all contracts are good, okay, because they are evil, just like in the internet, they are bad players, just the same thing on the Web3. So that's where education comes in, right? You need to know what to buy, what to sell, all of that. So you actually you move the Solana to your wallet. So let's say you do a Phantom wallet, or if it's Ethereum, you have your MetaMask, your BNB, whatever it is. For BNB, you're going to work with Pancake Swap, right? That is where we usually buy BNB, Pancake Swap .finance. Okay. But the most popular blockchain right now is Solana because it's fast, it's cheap, and it's making people a lot of money right now. Okay. In the next session, I'm going to show you how to make money in Solana without actually even buying tokens all the time. I'll show you something like that and an airdrop potential in that area. So once you move Solana to your wallet, you come to radium.io. Now you're going to enter how much Solana you have and you want to buy a token. Let's say you want to buy Radium, or you want to buy another token, right? You just paste the contract address here. So how do you get a contract? It could be on Twitter, it could be on YouTube, wherever you found a contract address, or Dex Screener, is another place. So once you enter the amount of Solana you want to buy, it's going to show you how much of the tokens you're going to get for that amount. So let's say if you had one Solana and the current price is $162 for one, you're going to be getting 91 Radium tokens, right? Or if you buy another token, you're going to paste the contract address here. So for example, I could come to Dex Screener. We have a minute. So guys, okay, let me wrap. In the next 40 seconds, then you log out and we'll go on the airdrop session. Okay, but I just want to show you something quickly here. So for example, let's say you come to Dex Screener. Okay, so this is one token that what's the token I gave? Yeah, this one token I gave my inner circle. So Pepe, I think this is going to do about 4x this current price. It's going to go to 100 million market cap. We've not even delved into market cap, but That's for those who want more. So yeah, so let's say you want to buy PP, you come here, so I just copy the contract address here. All right, and then I'm gonna paste it here, and then I add token here. So once I do that, I click this, and now PP comes here. So if I hit one Solana here, it's gonna give me this. Guys, log out right now, and then log back in for the next session. Yeah.